in some part of the continent. Now, locust invasion is posing serious threats to South Sudan food security, which the United Nations said are laying eggs in the eastern part of the country, which could hatch by April at the time when farmers are scheduled for cultivation. The invasion of the locusts has been posing serious problems to food security in many parts of the African continent, in which East African countries usually suffer the most. Let's have more details of that in this report.
Locusts are the latest issue to create Sudan's food security. The United Nations says the locusts are laying eggs in the eastern part of the country, which could hatch by April, a time when farmers are scheduled to begin cultivation. But the UN says a number of factors have contributed to the food insecurity.
Those problems are long-term in nature as well. We've had many years of conflict, many years of droughts. We've had all sorts of economic challenges that people across the country face.
Flooding late last year washed away crops, livestock and homes, destroying people's livelihoods. South Sudan's government says it is working to improve the situation.
The government is fully committed to the implementation of the revitalized peace agreement so as to afford our people a better life. We look forward to a peaceful environment that will continue to support the recovery of disrupted livelihoods and greater participation of the population in the upcoming 2020 agricultural season.
Government is being set up in South Sudan as a result of the 2018 peace agreement. The country has a new executive, but other officials such as members of parliament and state governors are yet to be appointed. The judiciary is also due to be restructured. Even if relative peace and security are being restored in the country, many South Sudanese people who are returning from refugee camps would still need to cultivate, plant and wait for harvest, which would need at least 3 to 6 months, during which time those farmers would have to depend on food aid. Another challenge in South Sudan is that infrastructure such as the road network is poor. Aid agencies are sometimes forced to use food airdrops.
One of our big challenges is the remoteness of the country, the difficulty of reaching people, the difficulty of those people to reach markets, to actually get access to food. So our logistics capacity in this country is one of the biggest in the World Food Programme across all 82 countries that we work in.
Farmers in South Sudan also have no access to financial services such as loans for agriculture. That means the main farming system is subsistence, which is negatively affected by natural factors such as drought. But experts say if lasting peace returns to the country, financial institutions will find a way of providing loans to farmers, and that would help improve food security situation.